There is chat. We are so back. We are so back. All right, boys. All right, boys. We're back, baby. We're back. How you boys doing? How you boys doing? I'm the most underrated YouTuber? Nah, bro. I'm the most inconsistent YouTuber. That's what. I'm a freaking idiot, man. I like to post way more. And that's why I'm making this live stream. Little update on everything and tell you guys my plans for the new year, everything that's going on. But how have you guys been? How have you guys been? What happened to the 0 to 100K challenge? Wait a moment, just wait a moment. I'm gonna let you know very, very soon, bro. Boys, tell me, is the audio good? Is everything good? I feel like an absolute unk, bros. I haven't freaking... Yo, we got a dono. Thank you, Adwait. Welcome back, my brother. We are good. Bro is fucking back. Yes, sir, Snow 21. I am back. We are so back, baby. So back. W House. Yes, I moved. Also, I didn't just move, I moved country. I left Dubai. We can get into that if you guys care about that. I'm not really sure if you do. But basically, I feel like I extracted as much as I needed out of Dubai. I expanded my horizons. I saw what I needed to see. But it was kind of getting to me, man. The fake feeling, the feeling of a constant hierarchy, comparing yourself. There's no culture, you know. The culture is like, how many designer bags are you carrying through the mall? And how expensive is the watch on your wrist? I was craving something real again. So I moved back to Malta. Also, I was in a long distance relationship. Still in a long distance relationship. No more long distance. Now the distance is closed and we're together. So yeah, it's been good. I've been good. Your play buttons behind you look tilted and not straight. Oh my god, man. Get the fuck out of here with your stupid OCD. Nah, bro. They're good. Alright? They're good. So don't start. I forgot, man. This is how streaming is. You guys fucking give me shit about everything, man. Alright, anyway. First time in your live. What's up? What's up? Double 45M. We need a house tour. I will do one in due time, my brother. Do you still use the nicotine pouches? No, bro. No. That is actually one of my New Year's resolutions, is to stop using them. Because when I made that video, bro, that was the first time I ever tried it, okay? So I made this video. I tried them. It was lit. All right. After I threw up, the first time I tried them was that in that video. I threw up. It was horrible. Okay. It was like literally the worst thing I've ever done. Then I spoke to a friend of mine and he was like, you know, there's lower than 6 milligrams, right? So anyway, I tried 4 milligrams, which was lower than 6. And I low-key got addicted. Low Charlie Kirk genuinely got addicted to those nicotine pouches. Like, for real. I was just popping like 3 a day and my gums started to hurt. Like every time I drank water and like swish it around, I'd feel like sensitivity in my gums. I was like, bro, I am cooked. Like, what am I doing? These stupid nicotine pouches. So anyway, I stopped taking them and that's the plan, at least. I've been 3 days without taking them now. So yeah, anyway, nah, brain rotted. Hey, buddy. Oh my God, we're gonna start with the buddy again. Nah, bros, 2026, New Year's resolution for you guys, stop using the word buddy. It's the world's most condescending word, all right? Buddy is like a little fly on the... What's a buddy? Nah, man, just stop. Nobody. I'm not your buddy, and you're not my buddy. We're bros, all right? Not buddies. All right, shut your bitch ass up, buddy. Damn, fair enough. Cooked. Yo, motherfucker is back. Yes, sir. I am back. Flex bicep, bro. I'm wearing a quarter zip. Can't really see the bicep, but hey, it's there. We're building. All right. Anyway, you don't live in Dubai anymore, bro. I still have my business in Dubai, but no, I'm currently in Malta, in Europe. So yeah, I mentioned why a little bit earlier. So you can rewind that if you care about that. Is posting more on this channel a New Year's resolution? Yes, 100%, bro. 100%. That's one of my goals for this year, is to actually remove this from being just a passion project and try to take this seriously. I have big goals for this year, for this channel as well. And that's the plan. That's the plan. Hey, Adwait with the dono. I don't see any gold play button behind you. When is it coming? And he used the B word. Bro, you know, in my opinion, it's better for your Faceless channels to be slightly under the radar than to have 1 million subscribers on each one. My biggest Faceless channel has a bit more than 800,000 subscribers. And it's low-key concerning to me, because as soon as your channels are bigger, they become a bigger target. Corporations, people start coming after you with fake copyright claims and try to extract money because they think you're this huge media company, which at that point you probably are. I mean, if you have 1 million subscribers on your Faceless channels, you're probably making pretty good money. But around 2 years ago, I came to the conclusion that it's better to have multiple channels that are a little bit smaller and fly under the radar, and you can continue to post and no one really cares about you or thinks you're really doing that well when you're actually raking it in, than to have one massive channel that's a bigger target on your back. So yeah, no gold play button for now, and hopefully the first time I ever get a gold play button will be for this channel if I actually grind. How long have you been vaping for? I never vaped, bro. I never vaped. Did you give up the automation channel? W vape? What do you mean W vape? There is no vape. Where are you guys seeing a vape? Like, genuinely, there is no vape. I've never vaped in my life. No, I've vaped once at a club with a friend. He gave it to me. I tried it. It was actually pretty nice, but I don't really like that shit. Anyway, wait. Oh my god, bro, I'm cooked. Wait. No. Okay. We're back. What's your age? I am 24 years old. I'm 24 years old. What's on the whiteboard on your right? These were just some talking points. Those were just some talking points for the stream. But bro, I can't break the fourth wall, man. That's for me to see and you to wonder. Bro, where the fuck is the vape, man? There's no vape. There's a lighter for a candle, all right, to make the apartment smell good. But there is no vape. Anyway, let me address what you guys are here for. What happened to Double Disconnect? Did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it? Someone said green screen. What's your opinion on the ranking niche on YouTube in 2026? Bro, ranking niche is lit. Ranking niche is lit. You mean like Jack Pockets, that type of ranking niche? Because that is a new niche that I've found, which is actually... which is sick, man. Like, the RPM seem high. I spoke to a friend of mine that actually has a channel in that niche, and it's pretty interesting. How much should I save up before I move out with my best friend? Bro, that's on you to decide. Depends on how much you spend per month, your living expenses, how you live, etc. But wait, I want to see the stream. Nah, fuck it. You know what? You guys let me know. Is the stream good? I was gonna open my iPad and try to watch the stream, but it's too much work. All right. Anyway, let's get to why you guys are here. So, what happened to Double Disconnect? Did we quit? Did we give up? Am I a failure? Flop? Maybe. No. Okay. So the thing is, I put it on pause. Okay, I put it on pause for a few reasons, all right? Now, before we get to that, I want to explain what my goals were with the 0 to 100K challenge. I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. I had 3 main goals with this 0 to 100K challenge. Number 1, the top goal, the main goal, was I wanted to make like a guide, okay, like a course. I wanted this 0 to 100K challenge to basically be a course that old me would have loved. When I was 18 years old, when I first started my Faceless YouTube channel and I had no one to tell me what to do or where to go or to base what I was doing on. I had no idea if what I was doing was right. I wish I had something like this, someone like an anti-guru just to show everything. So that's exactly what I did. I just showed everything. I did, this is how you do it, and I just explained. I basically made it like a step-by-step guide for you guys to do it yourself. I wanted to create an impact so that whoever wanted to start a Faceless YouTube channel could watch these live streams, copy what I was doing, and do it. And it worked. I got so many DMs, and I still get them to this day, about you guys saying you started your Faceless YouTube channel, made your first $1,000, $10,000. That's about it, to be fair. I don't think anyone's made more than $10,000. But there was one guy, this Indian kid that apparently told me he made $10,000. So pretty lit. Anyway, so that was number one. Okay, I wanted to basically make I wanted this Faceless YouTube challenge to be a guide for you guys. No ask, I'm not selling you anything. Just watch these videos. This is how you do it. This is how I did it. So there you go. Number two was I wanted to grow my platforms. You know, selfishly, I wanted to maybe launch a streaming career. You know what I mean? I wanted to like dip my toes into it, see if I liked it. And for the most part, I did, except for one thing, which I'll get to a bit later. But I did enjoy it, all right? Number three, all right, they're in order. So my number one goal was to make this like a tutorial for you guys. So you could watch it, you could copy it, like giving back, all right? I wanted good karma, teach you everything. Here's everything, all the source, no ask, anti-guru. Anyway, that was number one. Number two, I wanted to grow my platforms, launch a streaming career, whatever it was. Number three was actually make $100,000 from this YouTube channel. Actually make this a successful YouTube channel. In hindsight, this was my fault and my biggest mistake. I should have made that number one. And then as a byproduct of that, I would have had an impact. You guys would have wanted to learn, extracted as much value as you can. And as a byproduct of that, I would have grown my platforms. But my main goal was to make this like a tutorial and to grow my platforms. I wasn't super focused on making $100,000 off it because in full transparency, like I don't need another channel. You know what I mean? Like I do this for a living. I have 5 YouTube channels. I've been doing this since 2020. Like I have enough channels and I didn't really need another channel. So I kind of did this more for like the sauce and the love of the game. But in hindsight, I should have made that number one and then everything else would have followed. So that was my mistake. Anyway, let's see what you guys are saying because I'm not even reading chat. When it worked out, got now also a monetized channel. Lit, bro, lit. You got a monetized channel. That's sick, brother. I'm happy to hear that. Anyway, also, there was a little issue with the way I did it, okay? I should have done a bit more work behind the scenes and showed a little bit less. But as I said, my number one goal wasn't actually to make $100,000. It was to show you guys how to do it so that you could do it. Okay, that was the number one goal. If the number one goal was to make the money, I wouldn't have shown as much as I did. Because the problem with showing everything was that I got a bunch of copycats. Literally, boys, I would wake up. All right, wake up, crust in my eyes, roll over, check my phone. All right, rule number one, you're not an alpha, you check your phone in the morning. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, everyone checks their phone. So check my phone. I wake up to at least 12 videos of the exact same video that I made. Just a different voiceover. Same clip, same script, same pacing, everything exactly the same. So obviously I was, since I was giving everything away, people were just lazy and straight copying my shit, which is what I wanted you to do, but like at least just add your own spin to it. So much so that some of the videos got flagged and I got like a notification in my YouTube studio that there were videos matching my videos and if I wanted to issue copyright takedowns, okay? That's how much some people were straight copying the videos. So yeah. Next time around, if I do it again, I have to show a little bit less and do a little bit more work behind the scenes, and then kind of just show you what I did and put it out like quickly before people have the time to like copy it and rip it off. Anyway, so yeah, that was basically why I stopped it. Also, when I was doing it, all right, the thing about live streams is that it's a little bit weird. You see, like for example, now I see on my screen 58 concurrent viewers. Now you think 58 viewers, what the fuck is 50? Like, what a loser, you know what I mean? 58 people, bro, that's nothing. But the thing about it is it's 58 people, but they rotate, okay? So it could be 58 people at any given time, but it's more like 300-400 people, and then that VOD goes out and it gets like, you know, 2 to 5 to 10,000 views. But anyway, at the time I would see 58 viewers and be like, bro, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, it felt like for the work I was putting in, I wasn't reaching as many people as I wanted to. Like, I could make a long form video, and at the time I was pulling like, you know, 2, 3, 500,000 views per long form video, I'm saying, on the Fabio Morena channel. So it made more sense to like stop the live streams, just focus on long form videos again, treat it as like an experiment, grow my platform, and then start live streaming again. So, you know what I mean? It was like, I was seeing 50 concurrent viewers. There was times when I wasn't doing the 0 to 100K. There was usually like 20 concurrent viewers. I was like, bro, I am in the dumps, man. Like, how do I have 40,000 subscribers but 20 concurrent viewers? Like, what a loser. You know what I mean? Like, this is obviously not working. I need to make more long form videos and then get back to streaming. So low-key, I just thought that like no one cares. So I stopped the live streams without like any update or anything, which in hindsight, I shouldn't have, because I got a bunch of messages, people saying, where are the lives? And every single long form video I uploaded after the live streams, all the comments were, where are the lives? Where are the lives? Where are the lives? So I was like, damn, maybe some people did actually care. And I know you guys did actually care. And I know that in hindsight, it is more than what it seems, okay? Because when the VOD goes out, people view it, and as I said, people rotate. So anyway, that was kind of my thoughts behind why I stopped it. Basically, I should have ran it a little bit differently, should have shown a little bit less, done a bit more work behind the scenes, and should have had my priorities set. Number 1, on creating the $100,000. Number 2, on teaching. Number 3, on growing my platforms. With that said, I am going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to do it bigger and better than before. All right? I have some sick ideas. Sick ideas. I'm telling you, boys, 2026, I'm going to do the 0 to 100K challenge, and I'm going to damn near threw up in my mouth. I'm going to fucking do it. All right? I swear. I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to switch some things around. I'm going to build a proper team from the ground up. I'm going to show you guys almost everything. I'm going to leave out what needs to be left out, and I'm going to do it properly. They're going to start sometime in February. I'm still ironing out the kinks, getting everything set up, but I am working on it. Cap. No, bro, it's not cap. Swear down, we're going to do it bigger and better than before. If we don't make $100,000, it is what it is, but that's gonna be my number 1 goal, okay? My goal is not gonna be to teach you guys how to do it, but it's gonna be to actually make the money. And I think from that, when you guys see the money, it will maybe motivate you to start doing it yourself. And yeah, that's the, stop capping. Golly, I'm getting cooked, boys, I'm getting cooked. Wait, let me get the water. I am getting absolutely cooked. Anyway, W as always. Let's go. 4v8er, aren't you that gym guy that Daniel Bitton uses as proof of success with his course or something? 4v8er, new place. Yo, 4v8er, W 4v8er. Boys, W's in the chat as well for a brand new stream. A brand new stream, finally. Now, to be fair, I don't even deserve the W's. I left you guys in the dark, okay, for way too long. I should have made this update stream so long ago. But to be honest, man, I was working, Okay, I was working on my actual business, my Faceless YouTube channels. We took one of our channels from doing 15K a month to 37. Uh, well, 37 in December. But so December is usually a bit more inflated anyway. So let's say around 30. Okay, hopefully now in January it does around 30. Anyway, 2x one of our channels, and we're doing pretty well on the Faceless side. So it was a net positive for me to stop streaming, because I'm gonna tell you boys, when I was doing those daily streams, my sleep schedule was cooked. All right, because I would do it at like, I think I would do it at 9 p.m. Dubai time, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so I would do it at 9 p.m. have a coffee before, obviously, because I need to be awake for a stream. And then after the stream, I would literally be wired. Like, this shit is fun. Like, it's exciting. You know what I mean? Like, the stream, it kind of feels like it's your birthday. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's watching you. Everyone's kind of talking to you and adding their 2 cents. And it's like your special day. Everyone's like giving you all this attention. And as human beings, I don't know if our brains are wired for this much attention on a daily basis. So every time I would end stream, bro, I'd have so much energy. I'd go for a walk around the Dubai Marina. I'd try to eat, try to calm myself down. I just couldn't calm myself down. And I would end up sleeping at like 3, 4 a.m. and waking up then obviously like 8 hours later at like midday. So it was completely cooking my schedule. So then I wake up at midday, like, have a coffee, actually get to work on my main business, then have to plan the stream. It was a lot. So next time I do it, I need to do it better. All right, but it was a test, boys. It was a test. All right, everything in life is a bet. All right, everything in life is a series of bets that you place on yourself. I took a bet in 2020 to start a Faceless YouTube channel. It made me a millionaire. All right, it was a successful bet. I took a bet in May to start live streaming. I wanted to dip my toes in it. I wanted to try it out. There were things I learned, things I liked, things I didn't like. Anyway, that was basically the update on all of that. Let's see what you guys are saying. How much hours of work a day do you have? It's hard to say, bro. It's like some days I'll do like literally I'll grind. I'll do like 8, 9, 10 hours of work. Other days I'll do 1 hour. Some days I'll literally do nothing. Like there was a period in summer. In summer I went to LA for a holiday, and boys, I literally did nothing. Like for like 8 days straight, I did nothing. I had this house in the Hollywood Hills and I just chilled. Just chilled. I did fucking nothing. I was lazy as a bum. But anyway, it was a good reset. Sometimes you need like these little holidays. So I guess it depends. But on average, I would say maybe like 4 or 5 hours a day, something like that. Glad you're back. Thank you, Nolan. Glad you are back, bro. You stuck with us. You stuck with us. Boys, also, what do you think about the mullet? Grew a cheeky little mullet out. What do you think? What do you think? Someone make an edit. All right. How much for the house? Bro, I don't own it. I am renting. Because I feel like the opportunity cost of that money is better invested in my business, which makes me way more money than parking it in a property. What time right now at your location? It is 7:30 p.m., bro. 7:30 p.m. Are you a property agent in what? Love your channel. Thank you, my brother. You are looking bigger. Let's go. I did actually put on some muscle. I'm glad that you are noticing, my friend. I locked in. In summer, I was genuinely locked in. I started taking creatine, all right, now I'm not taking it anymore, because long story short, it started giving me like these pimples on my arms, like a rash all along my arms. So I stopped taking it. But anyway, I was taking it, and bro, I got so much stronger. My muscles felt fuller. It was lit. Anyway, but now I'm just kind of dialed in, trying to keep my diet in check, going to the gym 6 times a week. And hey, we're good. Malta. Yes, sir, I am in Malta. Do you have any AI channels? No. No, I don't have any AI channels. Like, you mean like AI, directly AI, or do I use AI in my channels? Yes, I definitely use AI in my channels. We use it a lot, but I don't have any AI channels like 5 tips to use AI in your business today. Like those types of channels. I don't have any of that. Creatine is water, muscle, and useless and cope. Golly, bro, what did creatine do to you? Ghost Slider, bro, that guy is mad. Best niche to start. There's a lot, bro. There's a lot. The ranking niche, which was someone said it before, but the ranking niche is a good one. Is a very, very good one to start nowadays. I'm seeing it pop off. So yeah, that's a good one. Something like Jack Pockets, hairline reveal. There you go, bro. There you go. Bro, I use this. Anyway, who gives a fuck? I was gonna say I use this new hair product, and bro, what the fuck is this? This is not a hair channel. Like, no one cares. Anyway, can you do channel reviews? Yes, we can. You guys want to do channel reviews? Bro, Loki, I forgot how to do all that shit, man. And that was like some wizard stuff. You had to go in Discord and make like this call. Bro, I don't even know how the hell to do that anymore. I became unk. No, on a real, I need to learn streaming again, though. I need to learn streaming again. Because there was a point, I got in a flow state with the streams. Like 10 days in, bro, I was a wizard. I had the little, like, Fabio Morena at the bottom. I had the sub count on the side over here. We had the chat. Everything was like, I felt like freaking Kai Cenat. Now I'm a unk, bro. For real, unk. Now I'm gonna be for real. I was on creatine for so long. The day I hopped off, I lost so much muscle, and peptides are so much better anyway. Bro, but you don't know the long-term effects of peptides. You know what I mean? It's not studied. That shit is completely new. You have to remember, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So you're putting this shit in your body, you don't know the long-term effects. They're saying it builds muscle. How? It obviously has to have some sort of rebound effects. Maybe it increases inflammation in your cells, causes cancer when you're 40. You don't know. For me personally, I don't mess with that stuff, all right? I only mess with stuff that is studied, all right? That we know has worked for the last 50 to 100 years. Like protein and creatine. Can you fix the slanted YouTube plaque in the background? Bro, which one is slanted? You're the second guy that has said this. The second guy. To me, this is straight. Look at that. Straight. Wait, here. Boom. Straight and straight. The thing is, I can't fix them because I use like these sticky things. Like to stick them to the wooden plaque on the wall. And so I can't tilt them, you know what I mean? Best Fabio, thank you, my brother. Sticky things, mirror mounting tape, bro. I have no idea what it's called, but yeah. Thank you, Gulliver 2. Tell us your daily routine, how to be as productive as possible, bro. I made a whole video on that. That flopped. For real, bro. For real, man. My channel's in the dumps, bro. Last video got 20k views. Like, we used to get that in like 2 weeks. I think YouTube's punishing me because I was inconsistent for so long. But the thing is, like, my videos, I just kind of make them as like a passion project. You know what I mean? Like, they all lose money. There's no purpose behind them. It's just like, I have a cool idea. I'm like, yes, let's do that. Let's try every legal productivity drug. And then it flops. No, it's actually doing decent. The AVD is decent, CTR is decent, maybe it will pick up. But the one I did before that, Guess the Millionaire, boom, total flop, bro. You know how much money I spent on that shit, bro? Like, genuinely, I think I spent like maybe $7,000 on that video. Absolute flop. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. I'm actually noticing you guys can't even see what I'm seeing. But anyway, let me pull it up. How do I do it? Here. Look at this, boys. 5.5k views. And I spent $7,000 on this video. It made $18. Absolute flop, man. So shit. Like, literally got cooked. But it was an experiment, man. I had a lot of fun making this video. Like, I literally hired a whole production team that hired actors and a millionaire. And, bro, the AVD is good. I don't know. I think it was just too much of a shot in the dark. Like, too different to my usual stuff. And like, you guys didn't like it, so then the algorithm stopped pushing it. Also, the intro, I think, was shit. I don't even know, bro. It's just, bro, bets. As I said before, a series of bets you place on yourself. You win some, you lose some. I had a lot of fun making this video. I watched that video. What do you guys think of it? Why do you guys think that it flopped? For real, why do you guys think that it flopped? Because maybe from a viewer perspective, you have a different idea. To me, I believe it flopped because it was just too much of a shot in the dark. Like, just too different. You know, you guys wanted to see YouTube, you wanted to see money making, you wanted to see live streams. Yeah, too different. Yeah. Facts for Viator. Can we see your analytics? My analytics. Bro, there's a Y in analytics. Yeah, bro, we can. Is it a copy idea? Lots of vids such are there. Random question, bro. Are you Indian? That was like the way that question is phrased. It sounds a bit Indian. Is it a copy idea? Lots of such vids are there. Bro, watch this guy be from like Texas. Is it a goddamn copy idea? Lots of other ideas are there. No, but yeah, it is a copy idea. But the thing about YouTube is usually when you make videos that have already been done before, they piggyback off the other videos. So if it's a popular topic, then it usually gets recommended. Like I thought it was gonna get recommended with like the Sidemen and like the Nico's channel, NDL, all that type of stuff. You know, like these studio white wall type of videos. But bro, it didn't. It just flopped. Absolute flop. How do you avoid mass channel termination or demonetization on linked channels? I've never had that issue, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've never, touch wood, never dealt with channel termination. I've dealt with demonetization many times. At least 5 or 6 times. There was a period, I think it was 2024, when YouTube did like this purge. Me and all my friends, everyone I knew in the YouTube automation space got their channels demonetized, and like no one knew why. But yeah, basically you just need a good appeal video. If you have a good appeal video and you show YouTube, like, this is how we make the videos, and they take so much work and we put in so much effort, and our scripts are so transformative and we put in so much editing, like, you really have to like inflate the amount of work that actually goes into it, even though there is a lot of work that goes into it, but really make it look like it's a lot. And in my experience, they remonetize you. Nice house, bro. Thank you, my brother. Starting a new channel in big company fails / boycotts. What do you think? Faceless, obviously, long form. Any ideas, bro? Big company fails and boycotts. What do you mean by that? Like big company fails and boycotts. Can you, if you can specify, you mean like expose videos, like the downfall of Coca-Cola, like that type of shit, or like, anyway, just explain and then maybe I'll give you some feedback. Give us some advice on YouTube Shorts. Bro, I need advice on YouTube Shorts. All my channels are long form channels. I don't really do YouTube Shorts because I don't really understand them. Yes, big man. Yes, Binge. What's up, my brother? Show lifetime analytics. Lifetime channel analytics. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see. Wait. It's not even showing. Bro, I need to get back into the groove, man. I'm ass at this streaming stuff. Yeah, bro, it made $8,000. Absolute brokey. No, man. This is... But... I think 2026 is gonna be good. 2026, to be honest, I don't even care about the revenue, bro. If you knew how much money I spent on this channel and these videos, bro, you'd probably give me a good slap in the face, man. But to me, this is like art, okay? I have an idea, I make the idea, I have a lot of fun editing it, I edit all of my videos myself, and it's just fun, man. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you need some shit to have fun. My actual business, my Faceless channels, those make me the money. That's where I get concerned about this figure. But this one right here, then you guys are gonna say, oh, holy cope, holy cope. But yeah, anyway, these are the lifetime analytics on my personal channel. Why don't you have sponsors in your videos? Because I do these videos as a passion project, bro. If I start doing sponsors, I don't even know, man. You know what I mean? It will get to the point where it's like, I start to feel like a sellout. If my videos are good enough to require sponsors, then I'll start doing sponsors. If I'm doing a video a week and each video is costing me $10,000 and I have a full editing team and a videographer running around and I actually make it into a business, then I'll start to get sponsors. But till now, the channel has honestly just been like a passion project. I just kind of wanted to share my journey, show you guys how I'm doing it, and maybe plant the seed to potentially make money from this channel in the future. But yeah, for now, it's literally just been like art. That's how it's been. You should try and get more adult audience. These kids are annoying. Yeah, bro, it is what it is. I mean, do you journal, read, and stuff? Yes, bro. Yes. Wait, anyway, let me hold up, because now I'm not reading chat, bro. It's hard, man. It's hard. You have to be like a wizard at the. Whoa, bro. The viewers just dipped like crazy. Golly, everyone left, man. Shit. All right, anyway. Wait. Where was I? Here. Let me make it full screen again. All right. Are you gay? No, bro, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I've been in a relationship for the last 4.5, almost 5 years. So, yeah, no, I'm not gay. But with that said, I do believe no man is 100% straight. All right? Hear me out. I think gayness is like a spectrum. All right? I am straight. I have a girlfriend and I would never do anything with a guy, but I would consider myself like 80% straight. Let's go down the list. 100% straight, no one's 100% straight. If you were 100% straight, you couldn't even look in the mirror. You'd be like, oh man, that's fucking gay, bro. Why am I looking at another dude? You wouldn't even be able to like do your hair or anything because it's gay. You're looking at another dude. You're caring about how another dude looks. Like, nah, that's hella gay. 90% straight, that's maybe like the Dagestani fighters. Like Islam Makhachev, he's like 90% straight. He can look in the mirror maybe for like a little bit, just like, I like how I look. Good beard shave, nice clean. He knows what he looks like in the mirror, but he'll never like actually go out and buy new clothes because he wants to look good, because that's gay. All right, 85% straight. You know what another guy, if a guy is good looking. Like a guy can be walking down the street, you'd be like, that's a good looking guy. You know, you're completely straight. You never have any like thoughts about that. But you can understand, or you call it like mugging. You know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, that guy is good looking. Like you see Marlon, you'd be like, good looking guy. There's nothing gay about that, but you're like 80% straight because you understand he's a good looking guy. You can look in the mirror, you like shopping for clothes, maybe go to the gym, care about your appearance. Anything below that, all right, I would say I'm about 80% straight, all right? I could see a guy walking down the street and be like, that's a good looking guy. Anything below that, like 70%, starts to get a bit iffy. Those are the guys you're not too sure. You know what I mean? They find other guys a bit too good looking. They're the type of guys that like would kiss a friend at a party. And it's like, bro, that's a bit gay. They're still straight, but they're like 70% straight. Then like 60% is right above the cutoff point. Just, you're right there. Like he's almost gay. But he's still straight. 50, now you're gay. Now you're bi. You're bi. You're 50-50. You know what I mean? So at that point, you're basically gay. Like you like boys as much as you like girls. So anything below that point, I can't speak on that because I don't know. I don't know. If anyone is gay, maybe they can tell us the 40, the 50 down to 10%, 0%, completely gay. Like the other side of the spectrum, someone can finish this. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. Do you still not wash your hands after taking a piss? Bro, never, never. I wash my hands before, all right? My pee-pee is clean, bro. It's clean. It's in my... Listen, I wake up in the morning, I have a shower, all right? It's completely clean. I put on a pair of boxers and it's covered all day. All day. Then I go take a piss. My hands are dirty. My hands are touching everything around the house, everything in public spaces, whatever. My hands are dirty, pee-pee is clean. So wash your hands, take a piss, then you're good. You don't need to wash your hands after pissing. Unless you're one of those retards and you're like flicking everywhere and there's piss all over. But then you just grow up, man. Just grow up. At that point, you just need to grow up. Anyway, what even is this live stream about? I don't even know. I got sidetracked, bro. I got sidetracked because some guy asked me if I was gay. Bro, studio errors, man. Stop spamming, dude. Like, for real. Thank you, 4v8er. Thank you, 4v8. Yo, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I remember, bro. You were a moderator. That's the word. A moderator. Legend. Hey, Fabio, what are other ways to earn money from Faceless channels except the ads? You can also do brand deals, brand integrations. And now it's actually increasing in popularity. I have a lot of friends of mine. I haven't done it personally yet. We're still riding the wave of purely Google AdSense, but I have 2 friends of mine, one of which is maybe in this live stream, that have started reaching out to brands and seeing kind of how much money they can make. I'm never the first mover, okay? I'm the type of guy, I wait for stuff to really be in place and then I start to implement it. You know what I mean? I let the other people do the experiments and whatever. I just do what works. And for now, Google AdSense is working, but you can definitely do brand deals. But then you have to make sure you have really good Faceless YouTube channels, you know? Like, your videos have to be genuinely good so that you can convert to an audience, for them to care enough about your videos to watch an ad and maybe buy the product. If you're making, you know, slop or like compilations or like some bullshit videos, it's gonna be pretty difficult to do brand deals. But bro, you can make so much money from Google AdSense. Like, I've made all my money from Google AdSense and still do. So yeah. Best long form niche to start. Best long form niche to start. That's a good question. I think it depends, bro. It depends. I think the main thing you need to do is look at what you have a competitive advantage in. Okay? So whatever you already enjoy watching, you probably know what makes a good video in that niche. So for example, I could tell you the best niche to start is finance. You know what I mean? But if you don't like finance and you don't care about finance, you're not gonna make good finance videos. Even if you hire people to make the videos for you, they're not gonna be good because you don't understand it, you don't care about it. Whereas if you are really passionate about true crime, even though true crime may not have as high of an RPM as finance, you know what makes a good true crime thumbnail, how to get people to click. You know how to keep people engaged, where to add the little cliffhangers, where to add the little nuances that people who are into true crime might care about. So that's your competitive advantage. So I would always say, do whatever you have some sort of interest in. Now, yes, I don't believe in following your passions and just follow your passions and whatever. I still believe you have to follow the money, but I think you should kind of make a Venn diagram. What you like to watch, what has a high RPM, and what has high viewership. Where they intersect, that's your niche. But to give you a few good ones, true crime is always good. Science/facts are always good, especially with AI nowadays. You can do really, really good stuff. AI, not just AI for the scripts, but you can add animation using AI softwares and they can elevate your videos. Compilations are always good, like fails, idiots at work, that type of shit. That type of shit is always evergreen. The ranking niche is also good. I have a whole live stream, don't I? Like about the best niches. But anyway, those are the few that I would say in 2026, bro. It's 2026, man. That's crazy. That's what I would recommend. Do you keep? Wait, I lost it. I lost it. Do you have all your Faceless channels linked to the same Google account? No, no, I don't. I do not. That would be a pretty stupid mistake to make. Yeah, no, diversify your Google accounts. And you're not really supposed to say this, but maybe allegedly also diversify your AdSense. Not yourself, maybe your dad has an AdSense and your YouTube channel is linked to your dad's AdSense. But maybe it's a good idea to diversify that as well, just in case. But hey, you didn't hear it from me. What's your top 3 incomes? 100% YouTube, bro. It's Faceless YouTube channels. Can you show us your Faceless YouTube channels? I will. I will eventually, when it makes sense. Quality or quantity? Bro, now low-key, this stream is just turning into a Q&A. Bro's doing a fucking Q&A. Bro, I would say quality. For me personally, I've always focused on quality, but it's just the type of person I am. Like, I get obsessed with stuff, and I get obsessed with, like, making the best videos possible and, like, having passion behind what I do. So I've always focused on quality, but ideally you strike a balance between the two. You need consistency, but quality consistency. That is the main thing. Did you give up on your channel? You mean the double disconnect, the 0 to 100K channel? I mentioned that earlier in the stream, so you can go back to that. Best niches, what niches have worked for you? Bro, the thing is, in my lifetime, I've had at least 15 Faceless channels. Nowadays, I've cut the fat and I only have 5. But the best ones, I would say, are compilations and like facts. I'm gonna leave that a bit broad, but yeah. Is this your house? Yes, sir, it's my house. No, I rented a fucking studio for this one live stream with 55 concurrent viewers. Yes, it's my house, bro. Well, it's an apartment, it's not a house. If this was a house, bro, I'd be next level. But yeah, no, it's an apartment. Visit Morocco, bro. Yeah, it's actually pretty close to Malta. I would love to next year. What about partnering up with someone else on a channel? I think that's a very viable option. It's very good, but you need to make sure that you have opposing skill sets. Okay, if you partner up with someone that has the same skills as you and the same deficiencies as you, then one of you is useless. Okay, and that's a mistake that I made early on in my YouTube journey. We eventually split up. Well, not really early on. It was already when I was making money off a channel, and there was this friend that I wanted to help him, and we started the channel together. But we had the same skills. We both were creative. We both liked video editing. We both hated hiring. We both hated admin work. So it didn't really work. If I had to partner with someone nowadays, I would partner with someone that's very technical, you know, like very like into the ins and like super organized and stuff like that. I could be the creative, the overlord that kind of makes the big decisions, and partner with someone that's really like locked in and focused, which is kind of what I do, to be honest, with my channels. I build teams, like I have, you know, manager roles, and then underneath those, they build teams. So those are kind of like partners, to be fair. But yes, no, it's definitely a viable option. You just have to find the right person, which is pretty difficult. Yeah, partner with me. Fabio, what did I miss? What did I miss when I was looking at the job? I'm late. Are you still in Dubai, Malta now? Also, your latest video flopped because it's about drugs, maybe. Yeah, fair, man. Maybe. Well, but the thing is, they're legal. Like, everything is like, it's either nicotine or caffeine or alpha brain or... So I didn't think it was like super shady. But yeah, maybe that's a contributing factor. But I don't know what I could do, like change the title, or like even the title and description, but still in the video I say legal productivity drugs. So yeah, no, it could be a contributing factor. Company downfall, like Gillette downfall, or Jaguar ad fail, or like the Bud Light Botox. Ah, okay. I get you. High Beams YT. I get you. Yeah, bro, it's a vibe. The thing is, bro, you're asking me because you just kind of want extra validation. If it's so much in your head that you're asking me, and you ask me not once but twice, at 3 times, it's you have that itch to do it. If you really have that itch to do it and you believe in it, just do it. Throw shit at the wall and see what sticks, bro. Just go for it. Try it out. And then if it doesn't work, you'll learn the lessons along the way. You'll learn how to hire, and you'll learn how to edit, and you'll learn how to build a team and create a business. So it's always going to be a valuable lesson. These videos can definitely work. You just have to make sure they're good videos and you have a good thumbnail, a good click-through rate, high average view duration, and high audience satisfaction, meaning people watch the videos and they feel good after watching them, and then you'll do well. Aside documentary videos, what are your thoughts on vlogging? I don't know what you mean by my thoughts on vlogging. Like personal vlogs or like faceless I don't even know what you mean. Do you make your own thumbnails or delegate it? On my Fabio Moreno channel or on my Faceless channels? On my Faceless channels, it's all delegated. That's rule number 1, is you have to eliminate yourself from the business. Okay, that is the first thing you need to do when you're scaling, is you need to remove yourself. If you're still doing the thumbnails and the titles and the little edits here and there, and I'm just gonna polish this and that, you're not building a business. You're just self-employed and making a lot of money, and you need to build a business. You need to build these as a business and build teams, so that you can remove yourself from it and let it run itself. And then with that newfound time you have from removing yourself from the business, you build another channel and then another channel, then repeat forever and ever. But you get burnt out after a while, low key, man. I kind of got burnt out from it in 2024. But then I kind of took a bit of a break, reevaluated stuff, started this channel, then found a newfound passion for it. To be honest, it was making more money again, so then I started getting more motivated to do it again. Now I'm pretty motivated and I'm having fun running the Faces channels. But yeah, that's bro, everything is hard. You know, you just have to pick your hard. I think it was Hormozy that said that, and it really stuck with me. Everything's gonna be hard, man. Whatever you pick, it's always gonna be hard. You just need to pick the hard that you wanna do. Starting a business is hard. Working the rest of your life for someone is also hard. Going to the gym is hard. Being fat and being unable to walk up the stairs or out of breath when you do is also hard. Everything is hard. Hard is a fixed cost of your life. So you just have to pick your hard. Yeah, also from the book, Don't Give a F says that. Don't know what you're saying. Can you make a video about trying YouTube Shorts for 30 days? Bro, I swear, everyone and their mother has made that video. Every time I open YouTube, hold up. Let's test my hypothesis. Let's test my hypothesis. Wait, here. Scene, boom. Let's test my hypothesis, all right? I tried Shorts for 30 days. I bet you there's gonna be like 1,000 videos already. Look at this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bro, there's hundreds. I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of being hypocrite. Wait, what's the word again? When you're high something. What the fuck's the word? A hypocrite. I'm being a hypocrite because my philosophy is always copy what works. But when it's like oversaturated and it's been done too many times, then I feel like it's kind of overdone. Anyway, but yeah, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it. You know what? Maybe I'll try it. Any tips for stopping retention drop off at end of Shorts? Wait. Exaggerate, you mean? No. I meant I was being a hypocrite. Bro, you don't know the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F? Oh yeah, no, I do. I never read it, but I do it. Bro, I'm becoming the accents that I do. I never read it, but I do it. Yeah, no, I've never read that book, but I definitely have heard of it. So, yeah, whatever happened to the 0 to 100K Faceless YouTube channel? Bro, I spoke about that at the beginning of the stream. Well, like 5 or 10 minutes into the stream. So you can watch that. If you need help with shorts, hit me up, LOL. For Viator, I will take you up on that, bro. Because I never understood the game of shorts, bro. I don't even know. I've had some shorts go absolutely mega viral, other shorts completely flop, and I just cannot see a pattern. You know what I mean? Like everything that I do, I try to find patterns. And with long form videos, I understand the pattern. I understand YouTube want more watch time so they can show more ads and make more money. So you make longer videos and you make sure your AVD is higher. YouTube also want to make sure that you are serving people videos they actually want to watch. So your thumbnail needs to be good and your click-through rate needs to be good. These are all measures or metrics that you can measure and that I understand. With shorts, there's like nothing to go off. Like I don't understand, is your AVD important? But then you can have shorts that are like 15 seconds long that get like 50 million views and others that are like a minute long that obviously have higher retention but less. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Maybe for Viator you can spit some knowledge on shorts. But yeah, bro, let's do the YT channel reviews. Why did you leave it? Fabio's back. Best beginning of 2026. Let's go. Yes sir, we're so back. Why do you believe YouTube is the best model to start? I think it depends on the type of person that you are. But if you're watching this channel, it's the best business model to start because it's infinitely scalable. You know, it's one of those business models where you start it yourself, or you can start it yourself, and then you hire people to do it for you, and it's a real business. You know what I mean? People say YouTube automation, but it's just a business. You know what I mean? You don't call restaurant automation, you just call it a restaurant. It's the same as that. You're building teams, you're building thumbnail designers and video editors and script writers, and you're hiring voice actors, and then you hire a manager to manage that whole team and upload the videos on your behalf, and then you have that, and then you start it again and again and again. And we're in an attention economy. Okay, attention is the new oil. Okay, imagine people used to dig for oil. Okay, and that was the most valuable resource. Nowadays we're digging for attention. YouTube, Facebook, Meta, Instagram, X, TikTok, these are all like big oil rigs. You and me can dig on that oil rig, okay? We can buy the rights to dig on those oil rigs and extract the attention. That's what I'm doing with watch time, okay? Watch time is attention, and you get paid for the amount of watch time that you get. So attention is like oil. It's the new most valuable resource. And how do you tap into attention? Faceless channels are a pretty good way to do that. I don't know if I even extracted that out of my brain the way I wanted to say it, but I think you understand what I mean. I'm 17, what can I do to make money? Bro, there's a lot you can do. The thing is, you just have to do it, bro. You know what needs to be done. You can start a Faceless channel. You can start e-commerce. You can start working for a company and build your way up. You just need to see what you're passionate about, what you're willing to invest your time into, and you need to be able to deal with the hard part. Everything's gonna be hard. No matter what you pick, it's always gonna be hard. You just have to be able to deal with it. Anyway, I am yapping. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna do a new live stream every single Saturday. Okay, every single Saturday there will be a new live stream until we start the 0 to 100K challenge. Phase 2, that's going to be bigger and better. That's going to start around February. But I'll see you guys next Saturday for another live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you boys. I love you boys. For real, I don't take this for granted, man. Being able to just sit in my house and speak to you guys, it feels like we have a community. And boys, it genuinely, it makes me super fucking happy. But anyway, thank you guys. Love ya. See ya. Let's go, baby.